welcome back to Aging Well. We're just about ready to wrap up this week's show, but we wanted to finish out by taking sort of a big picture look at volunteer programs at Somerville-Cambridge Elder Services. And there's no one better to get that perspective than Marie.
Well, and again, you can see everything that we offer for volunteer programs on our website, www.eldercare.org. And we also have some one-day opportunities, Thanksgiving, holiday bagging, but we have our brown bag that happens every month at the Arts for the Armory in Somerville, 191 Broadway. You can just bop in and be a volunteer. You can be a regular volunteer. It's one of our one-day opportunities that we definitely could use the extra help, especially with summer coming. A lot of our corporate businesses that help us, you know, they can't really send the volunteers because they're covering their own staff now that will be going on vacation. So we're really, really shorthanded during June, July, and August.
And I've gone to Brown Bag once, so for anyone who hasn't gone, it's a grocery supplement program.
Yes, so what it does is it helps low-income older adults or under 60 with disabilities in Somerville and Cambridge have an extra bag of groceries for the month so that they're able to use that extra money on other items that they're struggling with.
Absolutely. They get like a few tons of food. They form an assembly line. They take it from boxes to bags, basically.
Yes, it's a great team. We have a regular core group of volunteers and then the extras that come on and, you know, Middlesex Savings Bank, Federal Savings Bank has been helping us, and Target, different schools, they send volunteers over, and it gets the job done. We wouldn't be able to do this without the volunteers.
Absolutely. Yeah. And volunteerism requires people who want to make a difference in the community. I know you're very dedicated to that cause, but you also meet people who are as well. I think you might have an example for me of some of the interactions that we've had through both the Advocate and the Escort programs.
Yeah, I mean, I remember there was one client in the medical advocate program that the mother during an appointment was hospitalized because the doctor felt she was so incoherent and she was just overwhelmed. And, you know, the son lived in Vermont, and he wrote a nice letter to John, and he had said that if his mother had a medical advocate, the first appointment that she went to without him, she would have never ended up in the hospital because she would have had somebody there to make her understand what was happening. And when she felt confused, there would have been somebody to really make her feel comfortable and be able to make the doctor understand what she was feeling that day.
I remember this story. The son had previously gone with the mother, but his life circumstances changed. He wasn't able to, so we were really able to help.
Yeah, yeah, and the volunteers, I mean, they feel like they get more out of volunteering than they're giving. So it's just such a nice, it's benefit for both, because, you know, the rewards that the volunteers feel, for me, is just so inspirational to see that. The clients, their family members are all so grateful for every little bit that any of our volunteer programs gives to them.
Absolutely. And people give of their time. Another way that our volunteer programs, because they're run by volunteers, they're not government-run programs. Donations are another way. If people can't give of their time, sometimes it's through donations to help defray the costs of these programs. Can you tell me a little bit about how people can support financially if they can't make time?
Yes, absolutely. We're always accepting monetary donations. Meals on Wheels program, you know, that program can always use monetary donations so that we're able to keep funding that program. Senior Pet program, a lot of clients that have expensive medical bills for their pets. Very, very difficult for them. And this is a great alternative that they don't have to put their pet down. They're able to provide this extra care. Pet food, a lot of times people will call us if their loved one goes into a nursing home, an assisted living facility, or sadly passes away, to see if any of the items that they're no longer using can be used by any of our clients. So there's so many ways. We get different people that will call up. Even in the winter, people have asked if any, that there's like winter coats, and if anybody could use a winter coat. And different case managers are able to provide these items to their clients.
You're very resourceful and dedicated. Marie, thank you so much for coming into the studio today. It's been great talking with you about
happy
our
to be
volunteer
here.
programs. And that's all for Aging Well this month. We look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again.